Local leaders are making changes to the county's COVID hotel sheltering program. Months after reports of neglect and mismanagement, officials will not provide 24-hour medical services or over-the-counter medication at the hotels, even though guests say they were forced to go hours without adequate care. iNewsSource has been following this story now for months. Editor Mary Plummer is joining us now with more details. So, Mary, thank you for being with us again on this Tuesday. What did county staff say regarding the medical services at the hotel?
Well, Carlo, part of what's been so fascinating about this story is that until now, they really haven't been saying much. As we've talked about, they have avoided most questions on the hotel program and have been declining interview requests. But our reporter, Cody Delaney, obtained a copy of a memo that really peels back the curtain on what exactly has been going on here. Here is what we know. The memo revealed that county staff told the San Diego County Board of Supervisors that some changes recommended by the independent review that was conducted over the summer are not necessary. County staff say that based on the current population and the number of service requests, things like around-the-clock nurses and over-the-counter medication are not needed, no longer necessary. So they're declining to provide some of those things that initially the independent review was requesting and suggesting.
Interesting that they're not following this review and this recommendation. For our viewers who haven't been following along on this, could you remind us who's staying at the hotels and where these hotels are located?
So the county has been using several hotels across San Diego County since the start of the pandemic. The Crown Plaza Hotel in Mission Valley has been used as the main isolation center for people with COVID-19. The hotels were really set up as a safety net to give people without a place to quarantine a safe place to go. Initially, they were mainly used for people without housing, homeless folks who needed a place to quarantine. Now officials say that many asylum seekers released by Customs and Border Protection are staying at the hotels. So some of the needs of residents have shifted. The county says that's part of the reason why they're not implementing all of the recommendations at this point.
The last time you spoke to us, we know that we heard from County Board Supervisor Chair Nathan Fletcher discussing the findings of a report they called for on this. Not happy with it, indicating changes could be possible. So what changes will the county be making to the program?
Well, county officials say they've already addressed several of the suggested changes from that independent report that we've been talking about. That includes delivering medications in a reasonable amount of time, offering unlimited access to snacks and water, assigning case managers to each guest. They also say that they are now providing clean bedding, towels, and toilet paper in a timely manner. Those may seem like basic responsibilities, but there were reports that it wasn't happening before. A lot of the residents, Carlo, as we've talked about, we're quite upset with the conditions there.
And this is a big contract. We're talking a multi-million-dollar contract, Mary. What were some of the other big issues the report found with the hotel?
Well, the County Board of Supervisors ordered the evaluation in early March after an iNewsSource investigation exposed severe gaps in care, including a suicide in a hotel room that wasn't discovered for 5 days. The list of issues is long. According to the report, guests complained about being treated inhumanely. One person said that they cried themselves to sleep because they were sick and worried they would die, that they weren't getting sheet requests when they had been sweating profusely during the night because they had COVID. People felt really abandoned and all alone. So some really serious issues that have been playing out in these county-run hotels.
Mary Plummer with iNewsSource.org. I want to thank you for keeping the light on this subject. I know a lot of our viewers want to know about it. Again, everybody, it's iNewsSource.org. Check them out. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.